Good morning, February 6th. I'm here at the truck. Just got her turned on, checked everything over, and now letting her warm up. I've got a bit of an oil leak coming out of a plug. Got a junky plug apparently. I'll show a picture here. So yeah, it's kind of been leaking a lot of oil out just from there, which is pretty annoying. It's such a small thing. I'm gonna take it back to the shop and get a new plug put in. That's probably all I can really do, but I don't know. It makes me want to just take some. I've heard some guys with small oil leaks like that taking like a Flex Seal, spraying it on there so it doesn't leak. All right, so I'm here, and yeah, there's a guy that they were like over there at the scale. They're like, yeah, all right, pull around to this other guy, I guess, and he just went and backed into the dock. So he kind of took the last one, whatever. So I'm just gonna get the doors open and wait till there's an open dock. All right, sweet. Empty dock, let's roll. I don't know what he needed. It seemed like it was pretty quick. So we'll get close, and then you already got the doors open. See if we can finagle our way over to that side. I was just parking over away so that he could go through like that, but let's see. I'll get it in close, back up close to the dock, and then probably slide my tandems. I slide them every time because it's better for the trailer to get loaded with slid tandems, because there's certain like right now with the wheels as where they are when the forklift enters the trailer. It's kind of hard to describe without showing you, but stress right above the way where the wheels are unevenly. Whereas if you do it with the wheels all the way back, it kind of puts even stress on the rest of the trailer. So now we just wait. I've got two other trucks on the dock. Hopefully, because like literally they just take these stacks of aluminum. Then you gotta strap them down. But while you're doing that, they work on the next guy. So shouldn't be too long, I don't think. And then we'll be back home and leave out tonight. I'm gonna get there early because I've got another load coming back. I've got this load going to Tanner, Alabama, which is only about a 4.5 hour drive maybe. And then I've got a load going from Nashville, Tennessee to Henderson, where we're at. Not this facility, but it's the recycled paper. I'm sure you've seen. All right, so we're loaded up and rolling. Just right out of the facility, so I won't be filming when I'm on the road, but didn't take too long. Maybe like an hour total since from arrival till getting me loaded, maybe less. And it's heavy. I'm like right on maybe a 1 or 2 psi off on my drives, and I was like really close to 34 on my trailers. So it's close. They braced it this time. I'll show a photo. Apparently the guy was kind of rude to me. It's probably either he had a bad day or he just doesn't like young people. There's definitely some youngophobics out there. It's just fine. Just thinks anything I do is wrong, just because I'm young. And there's people like that. Literally, I go to places and they'll just, I can do everything right, and they'll be like, well, you still didn't do this. But it's like, I don't know what their problem is. Anyway, so ready to roll, and heavy, still need a little bit of depth. All right, here we are. It's this evening. Nothing much to say. Checked everything out. Reconnected back to the trailer after getting some depth. Truck's idling great. And yeah, threw some grease on the fifth wheel before reconnecting. Hooked back on. All the lights check out. And yeah, so here's a time lapse headed from Evansville, Indiana down to Tanner, Alabama. hopefully only snag of the evening here. Back there they had a road sign thing, one of those signs in the back of a big truck that said road work ahead, stay left. So we're moving, but on the map, let me show you. On the map, you know, it's showing way up there. It's going to be before it starts speeding up. I mean, that's going to be a good couple miles. That's maybe a mile. Hard telling, but we're here for it either way. By the time we scoot through Nashville, it's going to end up being, I want to say maybe 9:20, and I would assume that Nashville at 9:20 is not that busy. So kind of just trading this out. I mean, you know, if I had left early in the morning, I probably would have hit Nashville at kind of like rush hour. So kind of just trading out this for that. What are you gonna do? That's trucking. That's truck driving. So gonna keep on rolling. Hopefully this goes through pretty quick. So you'll see. All right. Not too bad of a trip. Didn't hit the brakes much. Just on hills and that traffic you saw. Just kept the doors shut. It was only like 4-hour drive, something like that. Not too bad. So now I'm gonna just get my 10-hour reset in and go talk to him in the morning. Always nice to be on site. Is that a... Oh, you can't see it. That far right flag there. That one. I think that's a German flag. Wonder if like the owner's German or something like that. Can you see it? It's black, red, and yellow. So, all that to say, it's time for bed. So let's shut her down. Cut the lights. Good morning. It looks like we weren't first to get there. Well, let me go check in. See if they can get me in there at 7:30 right now. All right, so he said 7:30. I didn't realize when I said earlier, I don't know what I said. I thought it was 7:30 then, but it's 7. It was 7. So now it's like 7:26. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on the scale. There's someone right now, but he should be backing off because the guy told me that I'd be first. So even if I was second, I wouldn't be that upset, but would really like to be first in line. Just get okay, cool. He's backing up. So, yep. Had a headlight or a turn signal go out. I didn't know if I didn't really show it. I could have, but I just wanted to kind of get it over with. It's kind of cold outside right now. All right, buddy. What are we doing here? Something tells me he's. I don't know. Okay. Perfect. There you go. Yeah. Nice, buddy. Basically, when I had my flashers on, it started flashing really fast, which means there's like an open circuit or closed or whatever, and it means there's a light out. So I was like, all right, well, then to find out which side it is, you try your left side and try your right. And the left side was blinking really fast, like left turn signal. So that's why you keep extra bulbs in your truck. And I just went and popped it out, popped the new one in, and bada bang, we're rolling good. So let me get on the scale and let's see if they can get me out quick. All right, let's get her backed in here. bracing it before I could get back there, though. Usually I have it strapped, but they braced it with wood. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was like, that was the third time I've done it, and I walked back there with all my straps, the same as every other time. The guy's like, should have told me if you had straps. I'm like, I don't. First of all, I don't know why you're talking like that. Secondly, every other time I didn't, tell anybody I had straps. The reason is because the broker told me to have straps. Anyway, people like that,
Yeah. Signed birth date. This is, I was going to tell you I'll get the straps and put them in the corner. That's yours.
All right, appreciate it. Said he's gonna get my doors for me. I don't really like that. I don't typically like people touching my stuff, but there you go, help him out. All right, he got it, no worries. You got all kinds of room in this stock. You can't get in this one. You need to turn in your license. Watch me hit something right as I say that. No, but for real, there's like all kinds of room. I'm gonna move that metal pole right there. You see that on the ground? It's like right there. And of course, as I've mentioned, and get those tandem slid. Make it easier on the tandems. Alright, got those slid. I didn't realize it wasn't recording. Bring it on back. This is always, this was the worst part of learning how to drive a truck for me. It's, worrying, not really even doing it, because I've always kind of had a knack for backing. But worrying that I'd find a place that I couldn't back up at. So, I'm gonna go move that stick. Alright, that's what a light bulb looks like. That would have been a DOT violation had I been caught, but I was not. You can get them. I think I got this pack at Love's, I think. I don't know how much they cost. It really doesn't matter. You need to be buying them anyway. You just you can just pop one out right there, 3057 NA. Because I'm probably, now with only one spare, I'm probably gonna go get some more. Yeah. Always gotta be watching out for the bulbs, they'll get you. I have a ton of headlamps too, and let me see what all kinds of goodies I have in here. This is where I keep them, but let's see. Some huge fuses, an inline fuse. It looks somewhat corroded. And then I've got, those are like door handles. But then I've got my big box of fuses up there, up top. And then these are like smaller fuses. And I got a little fuse picker in here for whenever you're doing the fuses in there. And then I'm gonna put, I've been wanting to put these stickers on for a while. Seems like maybe help me get out of a sticky situation with the cop or something. Who knows? Knowing I'm a, service member. And if you don't know, I'm in the Army National Guard. So every so often, I'll not do much video recording on a Saturday and a Sunday, and then maybe a few weeks in the summer, because I'll be in camos, rooting around in the dirt. Okay. Now, if you're wondering what MOS I am, you gotta guess. I'm not gonna tell you. And if you guess, first of all, I really doubt you're gonna guess, but I will. I don't know. I'll highlight your comment or something. So. Get guessing. Voila. I hate putting stickers on. It's so stressful. Because, if you screw it up, Those especially sucked. One of the sides is actually crooked. I just was too pansy to do anything about it. But yeah, got my Clot sticker on there. It's the oil I use for my air filter. This pickup in Nashville is the same place I picked up before. It's at Pratt Industries Recycling, going to a different Pratt Industries in Henderson. The Henderson unload is 4:30. So yeah, pretty good turnaround. It's an efficient system. Today will be, hopefully, and that's all you can ask for in trucking is efficient. All right, 8:11 or whatever it is, and all empty. So I'm gonna pull out over here out of the way, get my tandem slid, doors shut. If you don't know, when you got your tandem slid all the way back, makes your turns really wide. Like, you have to take very wide turns because your turning radius is decreased and such. So just keep that in mind. They didn't teach me that in trucking school. So just remember that, first of all, you shouldn't really ever have your tandems all the way back. I think it's illegal in most states. And then on top of that, they should have your load positioned in a way that you don't have to do that. My tandems are pretty much all the way forward almost all the time. Oh, another thing too, when you're sliding your tandems, I swear, I've been trucking for a few years. I swear every single time I forget set the trailer brakes. I just never do it. I try not to set my trailer brakes, because unless it's a heavy load, then I'll set both. But if it's just a regular weight load, or I'm on super flat ground, I will probably not set the trailer brakes, just because they take longer to set. Yeah, everything looks okay. I might hop in there and check for nails, but I don't know if you can see, but we need a washout. We did that one load of what was it? Oh, bottles. It was like recycled bottles going to a recycling place. So it seems like there's a lot of recycling going on, so it's good to see. But that's why, like, some of this stuff's wet and nasty. That was all already like that. I don't really think that's even water. I don't know what that is. But I'm just looking for nails right now, because they nailed into my floor. I'm gonna get the tandem pin thing pulled. Ugh. And shut the other door. Pull on out on the scale, and then wait maybe 10 more minutes. I'll have to wait. And then head on up to Nashville, which is that away. You can actually see the interstate. If I was over on that edge still, you can see the interstate from there, because the interstate's literally just like a quarter mile that way. Yeah, good morning so far. So I'll know I actually have the same round trip already booked. It's not a real round trip, of course. It's 2 loads put together, but I have this load coming down to Alabama for tomorrow's pickup, and then I have the same. Put it in reverse. I have the same return load for Friday, since today is Wednesday. So I'll kind of have a bit of a day off tomorrow. I'll just have to get loaded in Henderson, and then not really like a day off at all, because I'll have to drive down to here tomorrow night, But at least I'll have the beginning of the day open. I could probably go and get loaded at like noon or something. So, all right, let me get scaled and probably hang out for a sec. Probably clean up the rest. I've been cleaning up as I go. The other day when I got in for the first time after the shop had it, I just kind of was throwing my stuff in here and throwing it wherever. The shop had to move things around, so I need to wrap all those up more, strap them up. That's the broken toolbox I was talking about. Just kind of clean up around here a little bit. Put my sheets on the bed, etc., etc. It's like I really unloading right there. Well, no, I'll have room, never mind. Yeah, not a bad morning. All right, so just headed out here real quick. Throw you on the time lapse. Trying to sip on fuel since we're empty. Bring up the MPGs. We're at 7.1 right now. So let's see. Let's get on up to Nashville. So, Tennessee on I-65 northbound. I don't know what mile marker. Let me check. What mile marker we at? About 365. Elkton exit. If you're going northbound and you want to bypass the scales, the weigh station, this is how you do it. All you got to do is, when you're coming down this hill right past there's a rest area that used to have a spaceship. They took it down, but right here at around the 365 mark, you're gonna come down this big hill and you're gonna take the exit. All right, it's gonna be down here, exit 1 on your right. Keep your speed down because this exit comes up on you. See a little sign to your right there, Pulaski, Lawrenceburg. Throw your signal on. You're gonna grab this right here for the exit, but then you're gonna turn your left turn signal on. Coming a little hot. Throw your left turn signal on and turn left. Get you back over the interstate. And this turn right here is kind of a pain. There's like a lot of, seems like there's a lot of traffic here, a lot. Pretty clear to the left, clear to the right after this truck. All right, someone's coming. Sorry, buddy. All right, so when you're driving through here, just be careful because there is a cop that likes to hang out about 2 miles down the road. So you got to adhere to the speed limits if you're going to take this. You know, you don't want to avoid one cop just to see another. So, all right, I'll throw it on laps. So you didn't see that because I forgot that it was on time lapse, but you take a right onto Bryson Road at the Dollar General. If you're going through town there. Can't believe I forgot to show that. Anyway, so yeah, you're just gonna follow this for maybe another mile, and then there's a truck stop with a big chicken. It's kind of fun. So if you want to see a big chicken, or maybe a rooster, I don't know what it is, or a duck, I guess I don't remember what it is. But, you know, you can take a picture with that or something. All right, so went and scaled, or set on the scale. Look, my wife gave me a haircut. Look at that. Isn't she great? Saved like 25 bucks on haircut. Just doing it at home. Anyway, I got on scale. Their scanner or their call thing was broken, so I had to call on my cell phone, and she said that the number I gave her was just slightly wrong. So I called the broker, and he's gonna get back to me. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to get everything else figured out on the. My ELD was like yesterday. It was like your ELD app is gonna basically self-destruct in 10 days. So we're using a new app. Download this new one, and it's just like completely different. The colors are the same, but everything else is completely different. So I'm trying to figure that out. There's no instruction thing or anything like that. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. It's just logs. But anyway, had a couple reservations about it. I was hoping, because on the last one, it just let me do certain things that I liked doing, moving things around and whatnot. All right, so don't be like me, kids. In my, well, you know what they say about assuming, right? Makes a ASS out of you and me. Yeah. So I assumed that it was going from Pratt Recycling there, and the pickup number was wrong, and so I'm like, all right, so call whoever. They're all working on this. That person at the desk is working on it. And I go into the app, Macro Point, and I see that it says Waste Management, 208 some other address, and I'm like, wait, this is Pratt, not Waste Management. And so I checked the rate con, and sure enough, I was at the wrong place. You know, hard to get fired when you're your own boss, but I feel like that would have not been good. You know, I'm at the wrong place. Anyway, I roll up to this place, get on the scale here. Still wrong pickup number. The lady at the, because again, their thing was broken, so you call in. And the lady's like, yeah, someone already picked up that number today. All right, so that lady said I can slide my tandems. She got all the information. Slide my tandems, open the door, and I'm waiting on that guy from earlier. I don't know if I videoed it, but he he got on the scale here, and that's whatever. Then he went over, made a wide turn, went on the road, and the semi had to slam on his brakes because he just like went without looking. Come on, people. Oh man. And this guy, I think, is just learning how to strap or something, because the metal kind of, he strapped it and then it went boing. So I don't know what's going on there. Just hanging out. Hanging out. All right, I'm gonna get my doors open, slide tandems. And the plot thickens. So obviously you know that they gave me the wrong. I'm trying to make sure I don't go off the damn scale here. I will. Whoops. Paying attention. Anyway, so they said my appointment's not till 9 because they go by the release number. And what release number did I get? Oh, the second one, because they gave me the wrong, or they gave away the load to someone else. So basically I've got someone else's deal and it doesn't deliver till 9 tonight. She said if I get here at 7:15 or something, she could do it. And it just makes me mad because these people don't care. Not them, they're fine. You know what I'll probably do? Probably just drop my trailer in this lot over here. Go home, hang out, come back around 9 probably. Just, what's the point? Like, why schedule things? Anywho, frustrations aside, I suppose. Let's see what they say. Basically, I'm sure I'm not explaining it well. So, I showed up. We're supposed to get appointment number 1 of the day, which delivered at 4:36. Someone else booked the load that was supposed to be appointment number 2 that delivers at 9:12. So, the guy that showed up for number 2 took number 1 and consequently my drop-off time, which was supposed to be 4:36. So this chump is either already delivered or doesn't realize that his appointment's actually for 4:36 and not 9. Like, he could be sitting here. I'm going by all these trucks and stuff. He could be sitting here. Holy crap. Look at all these trucks. That is a lot. A lot of them. It's like a freaking truck stop in here. But there's not really concrete, so I don't really know how I feel about dropping the trailer because it could sink in, you know? Anyway, so pretty frustrated about this. I would like to get paid for it one way or the other, you know, for my pain and sorrows, but it's hard telling if I will. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. All right, it is now 8:30. Yay! Just got scaled in. So, got dock number 5. It's kind of just the same thing. I think I showed it on a few videos. You go back around here, open up your doors, slide the tandems, all that. Super not stoked that I had to wait that long, but hoping to get some detention because that's what is the right thing to do. And it's the risk you run as a broker. If you're going to be brokering loads out, you have to trust both your shipper and your receiver that you're working with that they won't screw your drivers over. And so the whole point of detention is like getting detained illegally. So they detained me for way too long at the shipper, making me wait for a number. Made me late to this by about 5 minutes. Then this ended up being a 9 o'clock drop instead of a 4:30 drop. So, you know, on top of that, they've been holding me for that much longer as well. And all this for, I'll say it, $600, which, if you're a trucker, you know that's not enough. Because by the time I went and burnt $180 worth of fuel or whatever it's going to be, I don't know, $100 worth of fuel, $500 for, I mean, at this point, it's going to have ended up being a freaking whole day of work. It's not really, you don't want to be working your whole day away for a $500. That's just, you're going to run out of, you know, you're going to go out of business if you're, and maybe not, but still, it's like, you gotta, I don't know. I'm ranting because I'm not super happy about it, but I'm going to get back in here. Anything crazy happens, I'll let you know. If not, then, you know, we'll just be chilling. I'll probably show me open the doors, maybe not. We'll see. All right, well, that was quick. At least that 9:06, not too bad. Got the green, letting her get some air in her. I'll go ahead and pull off, slide the tandem, shut the doors, and get on home. Yikes. All right, back at the lot. Crazy day. Tomorrow, though, I do have a short run booked, so might show that. Might just be too tired to film anything, but I was able to get a short run, and then I'll have to just go back over to Henderson and get loaded because I'm doing this Tanner, Alabama, Nashville, recycling up to Henderson one more time this week. I was kind of scarring. I don't know if I want to do that again, but we'll see. Anyway, it's going to wrap it up for this one. Thanks for watching, and always thanks for watching. I know I don't almost, I never say it, because I never really know when I'll end a video, but this one's pretty clear cut. I got a lot of stuff today, so this will be its own video. Thanks for watching.